Hi everyone. Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, we are absolutely on a schedule. My power and internet and everything keeps like failing, so I'm gonna try to get this through. I'm gonna try to get through this. We're gonna try to finish. I have no hope for it. This should be our last one, and hopefully on Friday we're back to Arknights, but we're just gonna jump in and get started. We're just gonna do it. Oh yeah, remind me to save often, please! Like every 15 minutes at least. So, both of you knew this was coming the whole time? Zeus, your son has returned! Shut up, Effie, hi, welcome in! Lev nods. Then, if you knew this was inevitable, why did you try to keep Ira alive anyway? Wouldn't you? Yes. I would. So that's how you are. A winding path that endlessly erases its own curves. That's how I chose to understand you. But I was wrong, of course. It's an ineffective, simplistic way of thinking. I believed you were indiscriminately filing down each imperfection, that every little bump was a slight of equal proportion. Can you imagine? I should have known you better than that. I really believed that my free will was an affront to you, as if my actions were worthy of your acknowledgement. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I thought so little of you. How have I not realized it before? At the end of the day, everyone's existence is full of little insults. We're an ungrateful species. No matter how good we have it, we always have to be thinking about what-ifs. Lich, welcome in! It's been a minute! So, would you really go out of your way to punish every person on the planet? Smite every conscious life form in the universe? Please. All those violations are no different than the meaningless barrage of insults I hurl at myself. I get it. It's okay. I think everyone's been a little busy lately. It's all white noise. It's all just pinpricks. For something to rouse you, it would need to be truly unforgivable. An action. A being that's rotten to its very core. The research center. The place whose entire existence is a sin. That place that contaminates everything around it like a plague. The town, the people, the reality around. Everything's infected. Look, man. You didn't know I was in this game? I have a little cameo here. Oof. Good luck, Lich. I believe in you. Good and bad. I'm glad at good and bad. Everything's impure. Really, you have no choice but to erase it. The city's not a pinprick, it's an open wound. Thank goodness it's healing. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Ah, sorry. Looks like I still... Selfishly. I still wish you'd wait a little longer. Still hope that you would let this gash fester some more. It's a horrible thing to say, but please wait out just a bit. My words can't reach you yet, you see. They're close, and they're still failing short of perceiving through the atmosphere. However, my signal's gotten very strong. I feel that from now on, it will accumulate strength on its own. So please, let me look at you for a little while. Let me gather a little more love in my heart. I don't need much. Just enough for my signal to go through. I know. It's a preposterous request. Yeah, that's how it goes. Ooh. Yeah, that's both like good and bad. Because like getting paid for overtime? Great. Doing overtime? Ooh. Especially after everything I've done. You have your full right to decline. But I promise, this is the last thing I'll ever ask of you. Please listen to my message. Okay. We're on the final part. Okay. Wasted title drop! Wild. I do wonder what Z.A.T.O stands for. Today is a good day. Isn't that a silly sentence? You hear it all the time, but no one seems to realize how dumb it sounds. I guess it's one of those common tautologues, like close proximity or end result. It's not that I'm irritated by it. Oh god, Gun, you're right. Also, welcome in. I hope it does tell us. I don't think it's a simulation, but I think it's close to it. I actually find it rather sweet. But even so, you should remember that each day is inherently good. Even if you feel a bit under the weather, it's a good day. Even if you miss somebody really badly, it's a good day. Even if around you is changing in a way that fails to understand, it's a good day. The fleeting feelings of humans can't change the day's intrinsic qualities, can they? You're assuming that... Okay, if days can be good, days can be bad too. I really don't like how Ozia forces everything to be positive. Like, in a very unhealthy way. Ozia's Bizarre Adventures Part 3 Spectrum Crusaders. Oof. Still, I think I'm justified in saying that today. Because I'm drawing a comparison, you see. Today is good, obviously. There's no other way to define it. But tomorrow will be even better. Tomorrow from 10:30 to 11, the sun will rise. Tomorrow at 10:30, the polar night will finally come to an end. Gonzo, welcome in! Tomorrow at 10:30, I will be where I need to be. I can't wait. I can't wait. Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? You're Pitbull then. Hey, that's spot on! The bright electric light above my head stopped blinding me. My eyes don't hurt or water. It's white, pure artificial white, but there's no power in it. No substance to speak of. You're Pibble then? Oh god. Could you imagine, like, oh god, era Pibble. No, you're supposed to keep me on track. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing to affect me with. It is as good as non-existent. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shabina? Why is that? Dude, look at her. Be real. Bro, come on, don't say that. What, you want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shabina, want to go out with Igor? There's nothing I can be affected with. The light? No, I'm not looking at the light. There's no light to look at. The tundra outside stretches for all eternity. But it's not like a sphere. It's like a corridor. What I'm wondering here is, we've seen this scene before. And last time, it actually showed us that, like, Chud was talking. I can't even remember his name. Chud was talking, but this time it's just classmate C. Brother. It did? It showed him as talking this time? The tundra outside stretches for all eternity, but it's not a sphere, it's like a corridor. An eternity with the clearly defined margins. Funny how that's possible at all. You're just so full of contradictions. It's very cute. You know, that's good. It'd be perfectly selfish if you stopped doing your homework altogether, yeah? Yeah, this was the one talking. No, he was talking, and he was saying this to her. We all rely on you, you know. Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would you do without you? Hear that? The people need you, Shabina. We'll forgive you this time. Just don't get used to it. The tundra is an emotionless corridor. The city stretches into its dimensions to the limit. This means the ceiling is only as low as the city allows it to be. The sky is only as tall as the city's tallest point. It's as if everything was setting up for me from the start. Unlikely, but it's nice to think about it that way. A bird flies past the window again and again. I used to count, but now I've stopped. Last time it get past 3 times. Oh god, is it a simulation? Are you right, Nathan? Also, let me just quick save. Tyler, welcome in! I close my eyes and feel the hard wood of the chair beneath me. I'm Azia. Azia is my name. It only took 2 days. It's only been 2 days since I visited Marina's apartment. The time flew by so fast, yet each hour felt like a year. I don't know how it works. A lot of the things I've been pushing to the farthest corners of my mind have become harder to deny. Not that I have a reason to deny them. There's nothing bad about people casting shadows at irregular angles. Or sounds and voices coming from the wrong direction. Or branches moving the exact same way in sync. Or memories replaying themselves differently each time. Or me doing things I've already done, but never noticing it in the moment. Only after. It's alright. Everything is falling into place. The schoolyard looks okay. Still cold, still loud, with kids still shooting snowballs from the hill. Though, I'm not sure what they're throwing at them. The light is slightly off. It's a little too blue. Was it always this blue? It's a beautiful color. Marina and Vadim are just around the corner. They're both smoking. Man, Marina! Things are going back to normal, but she'll never be the same. It's you. Marina. She doesn't talk. I see. How is your family? What a pitiful face. I unbuttoned my coat and pulled a small bottle out of my apron. Here. Huh? Mom refused to take it. Then force her. I can't. What about you? I don't want them. Vadim takes the medicine from my hand. He dry swallows 2 pills right away. Marina. Hey. He taps her on the shoulder. She looks at him, dazed. See this? Okay. He takes a cigarette out of her mouth and passes it to me. I don't smoke. Just hold it. He tries to open Marina's mouth a bit wider to slip the pill in. For a moment, it seems like she won't resist. Say ah. She shakes her head and slaps Vadim's hand away. He smiles faintly. My eyes sting. I give the cigarette back to him. I'm sorry. It really is all fucked. Oh man. It is not looking good here. I hug her, and she hugs me back. Her hand reaches up and pats my hair. There's nothing to that gesture. It's like she moves on autopilot. That's okay. That's okay. I don't remember this background. Is this a new background? Oh yeah, it's all bleak now. The television is still on. I hear its quiet murmur from the living room. It really is not over. It was on in the morning too. It was on yesterday. When was the last time it was off? I stand by the glazed door. The matted glass makes it impossible to make anything out. All I can see is the bright glow of the TV framing my father's shadow. I don't want to open the door. I'm not going to open the door. But it's already half ajar. Mom isn't anywhere else in the flat. She must be in there. Yesterday she kept asking me where Dad was, again and again. I didn't tell her. But her sheets were all over the floor when I came back. As if she called out of bed, then made her way towards the noise. Towards the living room. Mom? Mom! Mom. I should come in. I should come in and talk to her. To them. My hand reaches towards the handle. The TV. What's the program? I don't think I recognize the sound of it. It seems familiar, like a regular news broadcast. But I can't understand a single word. Slam. I close the door. I can still hear it faintly. It's okay. My breath's a little uneven. Why? It's okay. Sunrise is tomorrow, right? Right. Amazia? Tomorrow's the best day of my life. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. What is going on? My eyes snap open. What's the hour? I turn on the lamp. Okay. I wound my alarm clock before bed, and that turned out to be unnecessary. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep. My heart wouldn't stop beating out of my chest, and my head buzzed like crazy. Ugh, what a mess. It was like that night before the school trip, too. It was really inconvenient. Oh well. I feel much calmer now. I wonder why. It's day X after all. Maybe it's kind of acceptance? Yeah, I suppose. Oh god, you're right. Because we know that, like, things are repeating as everything tries to fix itself. And I think for her, she's getting more and more detached from everything. Not emotionally. Well, kind of emotionally, but, like, physically as well. Whatever happens, happens. It's a dim winter morning. I sit in the kitchen, waiting for the tea to brew. I've already ripped the top sheet off the calendar. December 28th. Just 3 days before New Year's. 3 days. Totally forgot to get a present for my parents. There's been so much stuff going on. It really slipped my mind. I'm just making excuses. Not that it matters now, but... I stand up. Suddenly I feel inclined to do something I really shouldn't. I know it's bad. But if I don't check for it now, then I'll be very sad, I think. I grab the stool and drag it out to the big wardrobe in the hallway. I found the spot by accident while looking for something a couple years ago. Up on the highest shelf, behind the shoe boxes, is where they hide my birthday presents. And the ones for New Year's, I assume. I never checked the place after discovering it. Even though I was really curious sometimes, I didn't want to ruin the surprise. But this time... I see it! A colorful wrapper. For a second, I hesitate. This is it. This is my New Year's gift. Ugh, I feel so wrong looking at it early. But... My hand reaches out and grabs the package. I giddily climb down from the stool. To my room. I don't want to tear the wrapping paper, so it takes a few minutes to open. Whatever's inside feels soft. No, not really. Is it? Oh, I see. It's both hard and soft. 2 whole presents. Wow. First is a hand cover journal. I peek inside. Whoa. The paper is so good quality. It even has a little introduction page for me to write my name on it. Man, I really feel like writing something now. This is so cool. Huh? The first page. The one right after the introduction. It's missing. I didn't notice it at first, but upon closer look, it definitely seems like someone tore it out. But why? The other part of the present. I hold a pair of mittens in my hand. They're soft cream color, with the neat red pattern on the cuff. I put them on. They're really warm. I pat my face with them. I stare down the presents I've opened too early. I should write something in the journal. No, you shouldn't! Put them back! But I don't have the time. I can't come up with a poem this quickly, and it takes me a while to draw anything good. Not that I'm that good at drawing in the first place. What do I do? I need to finish my tea. I need to go soon. Damn it, anything! Anything will do. leave the journal blank. Mom wanted me to write in it. She wanted me to have it. She brought it. She wrapped it in pretty paper. She hoped I liked it. I like it. I really, really like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna write in it for as long as I can. I'm gonna write about how much I like it. And I'll write how cool this hardcover is and how smooth the paper feels. I'll write about how soft and pretty the mittens are. I thought she gave up knitting for a long time ago. Well, maybe I just didn't notice, didn't care to ask. That's probably the case. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never talked to you as much as I should have. Have we ever talked? We have, right? I'm not sure. I'll apologize to you again and again. I'll write 2 pages of apologies. No, 3! I'll write how grateful I am to you. I'll thank you many times. There has to be as many thank yous as there are sorries. I still need to write more. That's okay. I've got more to say. I'll write how much I love you too. It's like her personality, but without the awareness. I think it's a little... She's becoming more aware before she was, though, at the same time. It's this weird, like, mix of hypervigilance and no awareness whatsoever. Because she's starting to realize that she didn't really interact with her family. And she's realizing, like, how empty this relationship has been this entire time. But at the same time, she's also losing herself and unaware of her surroundings. But she's also ready for the entire world to end. It's really weird mix. That's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be... I'll list everything that I love about you. It'll be a little difficult at first, as embarrassing as that is to admit. But I'll try. I'll really try. I love your cooking. Well, to be perfectly honest, I never liked the meals too much, but watching you cook always felt so nice. "100 Lie Defense? What is that?" And I love when you talk about something with a smile. Can't remember the last time that happened. But I know it did, and it made me happy. I love how pretty you are, especially when you put on that dress. You know, the flowery one? And I love how you ask me about my day. And what I would like from the store. And I love it when you... My face is red from how hard I'm thinking. My head's starting to hurt. Why is it hard to come up with stuff? Isn't it wrong? Shouldn't these things come out naturally? Doesn't that make me a terrible child? Both like and hate. That's never a good sign. Oh no. I'll try to remember to check it out. Is she making them up? I don't think so. I think she's just struggling to remember. It's like there's this border in my mind I just can't cross. All I can reach are the most surface level observations. As if everything beyond is immediate surroundings swallowed up by this impenetrable darkness. It's as if my memories are. Ah. That's right. Of course, that would make sense. I looked down at the notebook. Despite my reservations, I've managed to exhaust a good dozen pages. Scanning them now, my grammar isn't very good. It was never that bad, was it? Perhaps it's time I stopped. My hands feel sore. I shake my wrist and glance up at the clock. Crap, I really need to go. But it did feel really nice to write here. This really is a wonderful present. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Signed? Oh. Azia. Signed Azia. My name is Azia. I closed the book and grabbed the mittens I've left on the bed. They're really lovely too. Of course I'll wear them. I gotta get dressed. The tea must be cold by now. But that's for the best. I'll just down it quickly. Then I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair, make myself look decent, and then I'll be on my way. John Z.A.T.O? I don't know what language that translated from, but it like translated to John therefore. Luckily, it doesn't take long. I slip into my Velcro and take a last look down the hallway. The door to the living room is still closed. There are no shadows on the other side, just quiet static. I think that's okay. Goodbye, everyone. I leave my apartment. The door closes itself behind me. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Punchy. Everything is so quiet. It's still pretty early, I suppose. It's Sunday, too. I went to school yesterday, which means it's Sunday. People don't get up this early on the weekend, so that's why there aren't any. That's a good explanation, even if it's wrong. Even if I know why nobody's around. It's really true. The wound is closing. Soon, the world will heal. The sky is a lovely muted indigo. I wish the street lamps weren't on so that I could see it a little bit better. The sun will have already come up by the time they're off. A pity, but there's also a lot of charm on how these streets look at this time of day. Especially with all the New Year decorations. It's just that I seem to have grown a little tired of the dark. Don't worry, it's only a little. I like how yellow lights contrast with the blue. I like how snowflakes flicker under the burning beams. I like how snow mounds shimmer when they're just outside of the rings of light. Actually, I want to get a better view. Can I really do this? I don't see why not. I look both ways, more out of habit than genuine caution. It's not like we had tons of cars driving through here before. Did we? I mean, everything's pretty close. So the cars driving past are mostly outsiders coming in and out of the city. Outsiders? What do you mean, outsiders? We don't get too many of those, I believe. That's how it should have been, logically speaking. I bet that's how it was. She doesn't remember that. Oh, no! She doesn't remember that the entire city is closed down. That there's like an entire patrol to enter and exit. I'm sorry. My head's getting pretty foggy. Please bear with me. I quickly walk into the middle of the road. Azia. I'm Azia. My name is Azia. Right. The street. I've walked here all my life, but it looks so much broader now. I like this angle. It feels fresh. Walking down the road like that. No, I don't want to walk. It's childish, but my body feels like running. I've never flown an airplane, but I've seen this on TV. They had those long tracks lined with guiding lights, just like the streets ahead, with street lamps on each side. It's pretty close, right? And just like a plane, I'm gonna ascend above the clouds. Up to the stratosphere and beyond. This is my landing strip. I'll spread my wings, I'll rev my engine, and take off. What are you doing? Poof. I stumble and collapse into the snow. What? 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 I shuffle to get back up to see a person who just spoke to me. That voice, that laugh, it can't be. Can't be, it can't be. Watch where you're stepping, will ya? What? Tosia! Tosia's real?! What?! Oh no, Tosia's real! Oh no! Oh no, Nathan, you're right! She's hitting planes of Delulu! Oh no! My body moved on its own. Whoa there. I fling my arms around her. She laughs and spins me around. Tosia! Tosia, you're... I miss you so much! It's been a while, hasn't it? I can't stop giggling. It's hard to speak at all. Tosia's laughing too. We settle down to catch our breaths. I'm so happy you're here. I thought I'd never see you again. I like her hair a lot. It's really cute. Right back at you. Man, look at you now, though. All grown up. You've also changed a bit. Your voice is different. Huh? Really? Yes. Whoa. That's bonkers. I didn't notice at all. No one's ready for when the meds don't make anyone disappear? No, they made someone reappear. You still say that? What? Bonkers? Yeah, you got a problem with bonkers? I don't... Thought so. Tosia. Can't believe it. It's been 3 whole years. But it's also like no time's passed at all. She looks a little older, but her personality is just as I remembered it. So? Where are you heading? Oh, I'm going to the research center. Huh? Why? I have something I need to do. It's important. Whoa, so serious. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me what it is, are you? Why, it's not really a secret. I'm gonna send a message to the world. A message? I know, can you imagine? I'm not a schizophrenic delusion. Or am I? One way to find out, guys. Take your meds. Like, love and peace? Kind of. Man. We met at last and you decide to act all cryptid? Give me a break. Sorry. But you can tag along if you want. See everything for yourself. Why not just tell me? Blech. Sure. Not like I have a choice. Yay! We walked down the empty road, chatting just like we did when we were children. So happy. I just really couldn't imagine ever seeing her again. Talking to her. Hearing her voice. Tosia. My memory of her seems so spotty at times, and I'm glad I was right. I remembered her right. Girl, you're losing it. I don't think Tosia's real. How have you been anyways? Good? I still write and walk around. And I've met a lot of nice people. Yeah? Like who? Where do I start? First, there were the guys at school. For a while, I didn't have any friends. Well, after you left. But then they started talking to me. And, they joke with me every day. Azia! There's this boy, Vidya. We talk with him sometimes. He, last week he brought me a soda. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Then there's Maria. Maria, oh god. Maria? You call her by her full name? No, not really. Just sounded natural for some reason. She's really popular. But she still finds time to talk to me. And we hang out a lot. She brought me magazines to read with me. Yeah, both of the entire drink thing and the magazine thing didn't fully happen. They both planned for that, but like... She didn't get bought a soda. They went to the movies together and they bought a soda to share. Oh, absolutely. Oh, and we went to the cinema the other day. Okay, she remembers that good. There were a Hollywood film showing. Whoa, sounds fun. What was the name? It was about a star. And, my mind scrambles for anything, even the vaguest memory of what the movie was. But it's like looking through the glass pane of a living room. Nothing but blurry shapes and muttering I can't decipher. Yeah, we don't talk about that, man. We don't talk about that. You okay? Yes, I'm fine. Sorry, there's been a lot on my mind. She also did not mention Ira. Sure looks like it. But hey, you're a real socialite now, huh? Who would have thought? No, nothing like that. I mean, compared how it used to be. I'm glad to hear it, really. I guess. Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have come back at all. Oh no, what does it mean? No! What are you saying, Tosia? Of course, kidding, I'm kidding. Jeez, you're so easy to tease. She ruffles my hair. No, Tosia was brought up very early on. But like everyone said that the only person she mentioned it to was Gavin or whatever his name is. And he said he didn't remember her any Tosia. You're mean. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of, the other kids aren't picking on you, are they? No, that was Ira. Oh. And we know that definitely the city is. Because I can't remember the exact name, but there's an exact name for it as well. Picking? No, of course not. You sure? If I wanted to bully someone, you'd be on the top of the list. No, seriously. The boys can get a little carried away with their games, but my friend never lets it go too far. Your friend? You mean Masha? No, not her. Another girl. Her name is Ira. Oh, Ira's really cool. She's amazing. She can come across a little unfriendly at first. The way she talks is sort of rough. But she's a very kind person. And, now that I think about it, you two are pretty alike. Well, if you say so. Wait, are you saying I talk like a brute? I didn't say that. I said sort of rough. And I'm supposed to be the mean one. It's not bad, though. It's like that about you too. Uh-huh. Ever heard the words backhanded compliment? No, really. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could talk like that sometimes. You know... Nah, never mind. Hey! You can't do that! Spit it out! I said it's nothing! Forget about it. Come on! Tosia, please! For old time's sake? Ugh, don't make those eyes at me! Seriously. It's gonna sound bad. It's okay. You often say bad sounding things. You... Fair enough. Alright, well... That's stupid. She scratches her head and looks away. Yeah, Tosia is just how she's supposed to be. You're kind of a wuss. Can't argue with that. So when I was away, I kept thinking, man, she's probably having a real tough time over there. Those bastards better not touch her or else. And then nothing followed. No else. Because there was nothing I could do. I was so freaking mad. But, seeing you now, I'm calmer. You smile a lot more than before. Really? She nods. If those friends of yours are as great as you say they are, I guess I don't need to worry anymore. Tosia. Ugh, don't say anything. I knew you'd come out lame. It's not lame at all. I mean, your worries, I really was sad when you left. I don't remember it very well, but there's this pain in my chest whenever I think back to that time. I think that for a long time, it was very hard for me. But then, little by little, I learned to be better. Because I realized something very important. The pain I felt when you left wouldn't go away by itself. It was my job to mend it. So that emptiness I felt, I decided to fill it with wonderful things. Wonderful things? Anything nice would do. A tasty meal, a warm blanket, a lovely book. But it was pretty bad when I just started. How so? I guess I was picky, really. I kept thinking, is this good enough to qualify? There's nothing special about it. It's not beautiful enough. It's not sweet enough. There's nothing wonderful about it at all. Nonsense like that. Oh god, it is like Russian Silent Hill. Except for instead of like zombies or anything like that, it's just ceasing to exist. But if I kept thinking that way, the hole inside me would never get filled. Then I would never have enough. So you lowered your standards. I wouldn't put it that way. I think I became more aware of myself. That's really sad. Like, oh, my lights just flickered. If I vanish, it's not the meds taking me away. It's my power. Do you think eras stop existing? By now, maybe. There's a possibility. But I think all of this started with her positive, like, her toxic positivity from here. Ozzy just becomes a ripped diamond with a huge AK-47 and a bottle of vodka. So just becomes the AK squad and Girls Frontline. It's not exactly a disease. They were trying to figure out the entire pattern of the universe to basically know the future. And I'm guessing for Russia's gain or the Soviet Union's gain. And like as time went on, it just became this entire thing where everyone started getting anxiety and disassociated and like disconnected from reality because they were too close to the algorithm. Hekados, welcome in. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. It's kind of more like a phenomenon. I thought about my place in the world. I thought about what really counts as wonderful. When you think wonderful. Besh, what the hell? Welcome in. What does the word mean to you? Huh? Well, wonderful is wonderful. Something great or like extraordinarily good. Right. See extraordinary. And? For something to be considered extraordinary, there needs to be an ordinary thing to serve as a basic comparison. Right? Yeah, I guess. That empty space, the one I wanted to fill so badly, it was still a part of me. I feel a bit silly tonight! Honestly, yeah, that is sinner behavior. It was still a part of me. So I came to realize me, my mind and body, those are my baselines. I am the world's measuring standard. When I worded that to myself, it was like my eyes opened. Everything suddenly became so clear. Everything in the world, it all became worthwhile. Oh God, everything is wonderful because she's basic. Girl, that is a horrible way to see the world. It all became extraordinary. It became wonderful. I used to live under the impression that I had the right to judge everything by some universal quantifier. That's true. There is a medium value to everything. That perfect straight line the whole world bounces around. But what I failed to realize is this medium value, this idea of average, it was far above me. So unreachable high that the idea of me labeling everything as unremarkable became laughably brazen. I still had trouble, but filling that emptiness became easier. So much easier. I don't have to pick and choose anymore. So, please don't worry about me anymore. To me, each day is bringing with wonderful things. So have you filled it? That hole in your chest. I don't need to do that anymore. Slay, basic girl! No! Realize that you're just like everybody else. Oh God, Azia. Because you're back. I have you here now and I have my friends too. So I'm not in the friend category anymore? No, that's not what I meant. I'm teasing, dummy. You still take everything at heart, huh? You just don't let up. Hey, gotta make up for all the lost time. Anyways, Azia, listen, the stuff you said. Tosia sighs. She looks like she's about to say something I'd rather not hear. Sorry, but I don't need this right now. Look! The complex! I run towards the entrance. Wait, for a second, I hesitate. What I'm going to say once I enter, They'll stare at me expectantly and I'll probably blurt something weird. I'll make a total fool of myself. Then I'll... No, enough. The kind of thinking. That's just a force of habit. I think mind palaces are more sane. I know none of this will happen. Because... Easy there, jeez! Tosia looks over the door, the building's tile plate. So? You're just gonna waltz into the place? Well, I'll give it a shot. The windows are all dark. Click. Oh. It's open. Oh no. Let me save really quickly. It takes my eyes a couple of seconds to get used to the darkness. The hall. I haven't been here in so long. It doesn't exactly feel familiar. You think there's a light switch somewhere here? Yeah, let's take a look. Found it! The room suddenly fills with light. Oh. Tosia, please give me a warning next time. Oops, sorry. Ugh. I blinked to adjust my vision. Right. I don't recognize this place at all. Tosia's probably not real, no. I say it's been a while, but it's only been 3 years. Everything from that time is still so hazy. So wait, she moved 3 years ago. The incident was 3 years ago. And now she's back the second you enter? Okay. I think it's just expressions. Well, where to? The top floor. So up the staircase. Alright. How about grabbing a flashlight then? I don't want to search for switches every time we climb each floor. Sure, but where would we get it from? The janitor should have one. I suppose. The entry janitor booth by the entrance is open as well. Tosia marches in and begins to shamelessly rummage through the drawers. I skim the key rack. I'll probably need one to get to the roof. But for some reason, I have the certainty that it won't be necessary. All the doors in this building are unlocked. I know this for a fact, and if you ask why, I wouldn't have a satisfying answer. Not here. Not here. Oh! Oh! Holy crap, check this out! She pulls out an outdated calendar. Every month has a bikini bottle along with it. I like how the janitor is just at work and has like an erotic calendar. Honestly based. That's great. It's foreign too. Is that Lithuanian? Not sure. Looks like Mr. Janitor knew how to keep himself busy. Look, man, as long as he cleans up the mess, we're all good, and that's literally what he does for a living. Yeah, we haven't seen an expression with the same, what character with the same expression before. A closeted cooter, literally. But she does have new ones as well, like this one. Tosia, we don't have much time. Oh, that might be it, Punchy. Yeah, I hear ya. Soon enough, she fishes out the flashlight from a box under the desk. Panda, welcome in! You would know. No, we're as prepared as we'll ever be. Our footsteps echo through the empty building. The first floor is still bright, but crossing into the second feels like diving into a pitch-black pool. Ugh. After a bit of fiddling, Tosia shines a flashlight into the void ahead. The beam illuminated a statue by the wall. It's a thin and weary. The shadow cast is rather intimidating shape. Are you scared? Me? No! I just don't like this place. I think it's interesting. There's nothing interesting about it. It's just a big old garbage bin. That's harsh. It's too soft. Honestly, I know you're kinda like that. But shouldn't you of all people be a tad more critical? Why? They're the reason we got split up in the first place! Does that make you mad at all? I suppose, but I just don't remember it all too well. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Just a bit surprised considering... Well, whatever. Maybe it's for the best. Sorry. Look at what? Apologize again and I'll kick you. Did she hit the era pose there? Is she just like everyone around her? She just formed a friend based on everybody around her? Because she does have like the hair color of the chud guy. Yeah, that her brain is mush. We keep going up and up and up. The sky outside the windows is starting to brighten, and it's still too dark to walk without a flashlight. I think I'd be really creeped out if Tosia wasn't here with me. Then again, maybe not. There's nobody left to harm me after all. I've made it this far. It means the universe has willed it. And if the universe has willed it, then I'm following a predetermined path. There's no point in fearing a fate that's predetermined. I shouldn't be scared. I shouldn't be worried at all. But I watch the halo slide along the stairs and walls and railings, and I keep thinking of the scene from a cartoon. A really popular cartoon I can't recall the name of. It would fit in as well. The episode when they're stuck in the dark cargo hold. The bunny makes a scary shadow puppet appear on the flashlight. Got me spooked as a kid. Strat, welcome in! Schizophrenia. We're all suffering from schizophrenia. Of course, I'm not afraid of things like that anymore. It's just a vague memory that keeps rattling around in my head like a coin in the washer. A little irritating, but it's not worth dwelling on. Which reminds me. How is it probably unpleasant for you, but... Yeah? Do you remember why you had to leave? Ugh, that. You don't have to if it makes you feel bad. Apparently I attract the schizo games. I don't know why. Piss is what makes me. I don't remember what they called it exactly. Some scientific mumbo jumbo. Osmotic distortion this, osmotic distortion that. Guess the fact that I exist didn't sit well with them. What? That's terrible. Man, it really got on my nerves. You were all up in the arms about it too. I can imagine. Sorry. Seems like I couldn't do anything in the end. We don't know if Ira has ceased to exist. You did everything you could. Honestly, kind of surprised that you go after that. What do you mean? Your ability. Huh? You know, willing things into existence. What? Hey, don't quote me on that, okay? I'm oversimplifying, and, it's all pretty complicated, you know. Not like all your wishes came true or whatever, but essentially, they said he had a potential to cause big distortions. Big distortions that's... I hold my head. Right, that does sound about right. Something like that. I've heard something like that before. 3 years ago? No, not just then. Long after. I've heard something very similar words. I've known someone who said... Someone who wanted to create a distortion but failed. Because... And they said you were one of them? Oh god, is Ozzy the phenomenon? Distortions? Pretty much. I think I tipped off some sort of radar. I see. That rings a bell. A bell I can just barely hear. An office. Wires. Someone talking to me in a friendly voice. Oh god! So... back to the entire thing of like weird experiments we've done. There was an entire experiment where like we tried to figure out people's psychics abilities. Oh no. Azia. Oh no. It's all so dark. It's impenetrable. I feel as if I'm trying to illuminate a ballroom with a matchstick. Damn it. Do you remember anything after? After you left? Yeah. Aside from the stuff that you already told me. Well, I furrow my brows. After Tosia left, after she left. What happened right after she left? All I recall is... all I can remember is feeling deep despair. Jeez, it's fine. You look like you're gonna pop a vein. Sorry, it's just really hard. I feel like I'm just about to grasp it and it slips away. It slips into this awful feeling, like I've lost all hope. Well, who cares if you don't remember the details? Oh god! Wait, so... has she passed under the radar this entire time because she views herself as basic and everything else is extraordinary? Oh no! Oh god! Who cares if I can remember the exact details? I'm here now, yeah? Yeah, I'm really happy about that. I got that the first time. Oh, look. Ah, the mural. I remember it. So that head of yours ain't completely empty. It's not like I forgot stuff on purpose. Can never be too sure with you. You're just being mean. Sorry. I approach the wall. My fingers trace the ridges of the mosaic. It's so cold. I feel like I'm repeating movements. My eyes are drawn to the large window panes just to the right. It's already... a light pink glow emanates from far off mountain ridge. So we don't need a flashlight anymore. Tosia plops into the armchair, switching it off. I think I know why they let me go. Yeah? Why? Because I wasn't special. I can't tell you exactly how I know, but I think everyone is able to do it. To create those irregularities. That's so. Just a feeling I have. My memory is all spotty after all. But I figure it all works like this. Distortions grow with belief. The more people who are involved, the easier they were to stabilize. Maybe some people just don't need as much outside help to consider them stick? Some even cause them unintentionally. Like you. Probably. Yes. Honestly, Strat. Yeah, basically. My ability is what you say it is. But it exists in every living being. Most just don't realize it for some reason. Huh. Well then, better stay this way. You think so? Yep. Or else you'll get this. She gestured around the hall. The complex. The complex. The people. The whole freaking city. Everything just gets twisted. There are things in this world not meant for humans. Most have the mental barrier for a reason. But what about you? You probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for this. What are you talking about? Of course I would. You just call me by another name. Huh? I mean, I'd still be Tosia. You simply wouldn't label me as a distortion. I'd never call you anything like that. Well, that's just a scientific term. Deny it all you want, but that's how the world defines me. I don't care about that. You're a friend to me. You'll always be. Sure. That's nice of you. But that's not what I'm getting at. To be frank, I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole distortion label. I just hate being grouped into with stuff that they're doing here. Huh? The distortion produced by this place are nothing like me. They're too calculated. I mean, Tosia absolutely came from Ozzy's subconscious. Her desire to have a friend. Too institutional. But I was born from a wish made in earnest. If both of us had known the rules, what the world deemed as balance and unbalance, I'd still exist. He'd call me a miracle. Ew. Forget I put it like that, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But did I ever tell you about it? About the whole rebalancing itself? As I know this, but how do you... What they're doing here is a crime. Not just against the stability of the universe or whatever. I couldn't care less about that. It's an insult to everyone's hopes and prayers. Because whatever change they're trying to enact comes from a mandate, not the heart. This great distortion, irregularity, whatever you call it. It's not a sin in itself. The cynicism behind it is. Ira? We found Ira. It was not a good thing. And then we lost her again. This is who has been hinted to be her imaginary friend. Tosia sighs and reclines back in her armchair. I don't have anything to argue with. I see. I thought I've reached the very end. I don't think I could have fallen any deeper in love, not at this point. And yet here I am. Thank you, Besh! You have fun. So it turns out you're quite the romantic. So pure a heart, huh? Do you have a heart? Not in a traditional sense, of course, but... It doesn't matter. Yes, enjoy your meal! Whatever passes for a heart in you, I hope the message reaches it. The glow keeps getting brighter. I check the clock on the wall. Tosia, we have 30 minutes left. Let's go. Yes, sir! Finding the exit of the roof doesn't take long. Just a separate staircase down the hallway. I press on the handle. No resistance. Guess I was correct. There's no need for keys anymore. Of course there isn't. Everything is becoming right. Everything's returning to its most natural state. All the lock values have been reset to 0. What is the default state of a lock? It's being open. Bright. It's so bright outside. I blink a little. If this was summertime, I think I would get blinded. Little by little, my vision adjusts. I blink again, just staring straight ahead, and then I see it. There's the morning light. A pink haze sprawls over the vast horizon. It fades into a softness yellow hue, then cyan, then into a sleepy purple shade. The darkness is now far behind, retreating behind the icy tundra. By the way, this little effect, I love it. And the city rests below. What was its name again? I suppose that isn't important anymore. The street lights are already off. The roads are clean and quiet. The windows of the blocks turn pink. Everything's silent. Everything's at ease. And right above me, stretching up into the soft violet sky, is the radio tower. Ugh! The snow! Huh? It's falling upwards! What? I look around. Whoa, you're right. I didn't even notice. The white flakes split off from the snowy mounds and calmly float up to the heavens. How cute. Everyone's going home. I stretch my arms out. The snow coats the bottom of my mittens. By the way, you still afraid of heights? The track is really good. No, not really. They were never that scary. Oh yeah? How about that time you were at the Ferris wheel? I was 9. Well, look at you. They might not exist anymore, Strat. I remembered. I remembered that. You sure did? Your memory's really selective, huh? And merciless. No, I actually... A lot of things are suddenly more clear. Yeah? Yes, they're not good things, but... I see. I see. I see, I see, I see! I used up all the matches Tosia gave me. The dark ballroom, the massive hall I couldn't ever hope to illuminate in full. Thin morning light began to creep in through the windows. The corners are still drenched in darkness, the shadows cast by columns, rows of splat black chairs and drapery still the same impenetrable black, but I can finally see around me. I see where I am. Oh god, this is just Haruhi Suzumiya if, like, the girl was just depressed. We've returned to OG anime! The lovely pattern on the marble floor, the beautiful exotic faces, the dozens of paintings lining the walls. There I go again? Ballroom? Lavish decor? Who am I kidding? The place that I struggled so hard to see was no more than a stuffy little room. The morning light shines through a concrete crack, not an arched window. The beam falls not on marble, but onto... There isn't much to fall onto. My own pathetic figure writhing on the floor, crying for Tosia. The smell of gasoline inside the pitch-black body shop. A shattered window, leaving painful cuts. Apologizing to everyone's parents. My dad getting fed up with the hysterics. My mother's sad, embarrassed face. It's all just so boring. Huh. Hmm? Sorry. What for? Yes, I remember anything from right after you went away. So? It's not even worth talking about. You already knew that, right? Yeah. You're still gonna do it? Of course. That doesn't change anything. Glad to hear that. Well then, up we go! I nod. Up we go. Hate to admit it, but looking up through the metal railings makes me a bit nervous. Yeah, back to the white text on black screen rambling. We're getting towards the end of her rambling, though. It does make me sad that the reason why she says that her mom has gone through so much and, like, this entire disconnect between her and her parents is she had a mental breakdown, apologized, and her parents were just embarrassed to be related to her instead of understanding that this kid needed help. I grab onto the service ladder and give it a shake just to make sure. Seems very stable. Not even a rattle. That's good. I mean, of course it should be safe. This place had to be well maintained. And relatively speaking, the climb isn't all that high. There's much taller radio towers out there. Even if I had to climb one of those, it wouldn't be a problem. No! No! We're not gonna sing that! No, we can't start getting into Ava. We gotta continue! Even if I had to climb one of those, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm really not afraid of heights. I wasn't lying. I wouldn't be scared. You alright? Yes, good to go. What am I doing? At this point, I have no right to hesitate. I step onto the ladder and begin to climb. Tosia follows suit. Clang, 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 clang. My boots aren't exactly made for this. Gotta be careful not to slip. I didn't think about it at first, but now I'm a dozen meters above the floor of the roof. The cold in my hands is becoming harder to ignore. Yeah, she went insane. Her entire reaction was, I'm basic, everything around me is beautiful and cute. Even with the mittens on, it's freezing to the touch. Must be a thin layer of ice wetting the wool. Oh well. Letting go isn't an option. Neither's climbing down. You holding up okay? Yes, I'm fine. You sure? You seem to be getting tired. I'm okay. Listen. We both know you're a wimp, alright? No use in playing tough. So it's chill if you just... I said I'm fine. Clang, 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 clang. You. Clang, 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 clang. So you've changed after all, haven't you? Clank, clank, clank. What do you mean? I'm not sure. It just feels like it. Clank, 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 clank. Keep looking up. Up. Only up. We're halfway there already. Behua, welcome in! I'm doing pretty good, but like, what are we doing, man? What is going on? Also, wild strat. There's just a giant body of Marina and Azia strangling the Chud in the water. No, because that would mean that you would ship the Chud and Azia. She would be strangling Ira. Chud would be... I can't remember his name. He'd be the... Focus. He'd be the gay guy. But yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Focus. You're right. I need to finish on time today. I can see the platform getting bigger. Looking to the side is just a distraction. Looking down is punishable by firing squad. If I look down, I'll be executed. No worse. They'll send me very far away. No. I don't want to go far away. I don't want to look down. I don't want to meet eyes with her. You, yes? Do you have, like, a script prepared for your message? My message? Yeah. No, there's no script. So you're just gonna scream whatever pops into your head? Something like that. Clank, 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 clank. My message. Perhaps I should have brought a note. No, because it was never meant to be verbose or anything. No, I wanted to make it short and to the point right from the start. Oh my god, that's a possibility, Nathan. At least it sounds like something I would want, knowing myself, knowing me. The longer I go, the higher I climb, the more confused I feel. It's pretty stupid. I know sometimes I'd walk into the room looking for something, but forget what I came for right away. It's just like that. Something was so obvious to me two steps ago is now a mystery. Because everything is cute to her. That's been like her entire character. So I rewind and try to carefully retrace my path. But I am already 2 steps above. And while my mind was busy trying to recover missing fragments, more slipped out. Clank, clank, clank. Can't afford to get distracted, so I'll get back to my point. The point I was making, right. I don't need a script. It would be nice to have a note in retrospect. What, with me being all dumb and woozy. But, maybe now, not too worried about messing up the words. They don't matter. They're only vessels. Those are important for any message, of course. But what with the emotion that overwhelms me so strong, I'm sure that I'll reach its destination no matter the form. It's strange. Seems like so much is slipping away. Slipping. But the one feeling hasn't diminished a bit. It's like every cell in my body is a buzz. And in my head, that blank spaces won't ever stop forming, don't remain empty for long. Because the feeling, this warm, wonderful emotion comes pouring in and fills them up to the brim. It's really, really lovely. Clank, 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 clank. Oh no. I cover my face. It's so windy up here. I hope my scarf doesn't get caught on anything. I crawl up to the platform and merely slouch against the tall antenna. The ache that's been numbing my arms and legs for a good portion of the climb has suddenly become apparent. Ow. Hey, pass me. Would it really be so hard to exercise once in a while? Go! Finally! The girl crawls out from behind me. At least she's on high energy. Man, is it breezy up here or what? Why is it just girl? Her eyes are glued to the view in front. What's that expression? Can't blame her though. It's breathtaking. Whoa. Are you seeing this? Yeah. This is bonkers. Bonkers? You're not reacting at all. Come on. Everything's so tiny. I can see so far. It's really beautiful. I'm just a little tired. Phew. Give me a minute. Woohoo! Her voice is drowned out like by the howling wind. She laughs. The rising snow is visually pelting her face, but she doesn't seem to care. She's running back and forth around the platform, giggling and screaming profanities as loud as she can. She's so happy. That makes me happy too. I don't even think she's gonna fall. Ozzy's starting to fail to exist. Since, like, she doesn't even remember her name right now. Tosia's name is forgotten to her. I stand up and swipe the snow off the back of my coat. The clumps attach and float into the sky. The sky feels so close. I reach my hand up and... yeah, no. I'm not tall enough. Of course, that's the antenna right beside me. That's the peak propping up in the sky. So around 5 more meters until I should be able to make contact. I don't think I can climb it, though. There's nothing to grab onto. And frankly, I'm too tired to try. Hey. I call out to the girl. What's up? Come here. It's about time. Oh! She skitters closer, still wearing a huge grin on her face. I fix the scarf around her neck. It's cold. Cover up a little. Ugh, you still worry about that? Don't pout. I don't want you to catch anything at all. She lets out a sigh of resignation. Are you my mom or something? That could be. You never know. No way. Why not? You look too young. Hey, I'm blessed with my youthful looks. Uh-huh. Where's my dad then? Dead. I poisoned him. Scary. It's rising. Ah! Light. White, blinding light emerges from the endless mountain ridge. The jagged line of the horizon catches fire. It's burning high and wide in red, orange, and pink in the most painful shades the human eye can see. The flames are caught by the howling wind and start to spread across the melting fields of snow. Closer and closer, closer and closer until... I turn my head. The figure of the girl beside me is bathed in violent morning rays. Her hair is the same color as the blazing hills. Her face is so familiar and warm, it makes my chest hurt. You. Your name. What's your name? Ah. She turns. I feel as if my body, the entire world, has reached a boiling point. Oh! Oh no! Your name. Who are you? Oh, Sorry, I'm not sure. And you are? I see. That's okay. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's alright if you don't remember. It's probably not important. You really think so? Yes. Because... I feel like I've known you for a very long time. Me too. That's wonderful! Then there's nothing to worry about, right? I guess so. It's just that, What's wrong? I feel like we had something very important to do. A message. I feel like I was supposed to send a message. A message? Like a transmission. Probably. Yeah, since we're on top of a radio tower. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the transmission? I don't know, but I can sense it. There's this feeling I need to get through no matter what. Oh, okay. That's good. And who are you saying the message to? It's for... I look around. The endless tundra wraps around the globe. The western front looks cold and dark. But soon the fire will spread over the surface of the earth and fill the sky. The little town below is already engulfed. The metal tower is red from the heat, like a blade ready to be laid against an anvil. Little by little, everything burns up. In a few moments, the entire planet will combust. The sun keeps rising. The day breaks on searing peaks. The girl I know is smiling at me. The girl I know, this girl. How many times have I seen her face? How many times has she seen mine? I can't say. I really can't remember. But I know her better than any other person on the planet. And I think she knows me better than anyone too. I know her eyes have seen me at my worst, and I can only hope they've seen me at my best. Is my best enough to outweigh my worst? I wish I knew, but she's still here with me. Even after witnessing my lowest, most embarrassing, most disgusting moments, she's still giving me an earnest smile. The person closest to me, the person standing in the ring of fire, my best friend in the whole entire world. Is something wrong? No, not at all. I shake my head. Who's my message for? There's only one reasonable answer. I have something to tell you. What? What? That's right. I have a transmission for you. So get your receivers ready. Me? Yep. All right. Transmission starting. In 3, 2. Wait, okay. I'm listening. I'm on the line. 1. December 28th, 1986. The polar night all over the district of Vorkuta, including the towns of Vorkoshka, Komozovska, Mulda, Otyabrsky, Boromileshi, I'm butchering this, I'm sorry, Yeletsky, Yetskeny, Zapoldany, and the closed city of Vortuka 5 have officially ended. A complete failure to establish contact with Vortuka 5 via landline radio or telegraph was registered by municipal authorities in Vortuka during the late morning hours. At 11, Moscow Standard Time, a KGB investigation unit, accompanied by the military escort, confirmed their arrival at the designated location. No personnel were present at any of the city's checkpoint gates. Over the substantial hours, the deploy unit conducted a comprehensive survey of the area and was unable to identify any trace of human or animal presence. All residential and administrative buildings were found unsecured, with no evidence of forced entry, disorder, or sign indicating a panic or evacuation. Additional military detachments were deployed to secure the perimeter and conduct further inspection. A contingent of government officials and technical commission was dispatched to retrieve confidential documentation and system materials from the local research complex. All documents related to classified work on the structural dynamics have since been transferred to the USSR State Archive. A continuous radio transmission ongoing from the town's communication tower was located and disabled. Oh man, the intent of the transmission remains undetermined. While the broadcast can be interpreted as malicious hijacking, the surrounding circumstance prohibits such a conclusion at this time. Public disclosure of the event has been withheld. Close relative missing Vortuka 5 residents have been issued monetary compensation for the amount of 200 rubles per case. At a minimum, unverified civilian reports indicate that the aforementioned transmission continues to intermittently be received across various locations in Komi Republic, despite full shutdown of city infrastructure. The signal is most clearly detected between 10:30 and 11, Moscow Standard Time. The transmission consists of the repeated phrase in Morse code, the contents of which remain under review. It's gonna be I love the world and everything in it. I'm calling it now. Okay. E, then pause. Y? Come on! You're so freaking slow! Damn it, give me a sec. O, Should've just done it myself. Would've been faster, I bet. You. What? You know it's true. What? Yeah, it might be I love you. Well, is this a joke or a... Because if it really... The message, idiot! That's what it says. Oh. Huh. You serious? Yes. Look. Oh. Real funny. I love you. I love you. I love you. Damn. So her final message was to herself. And finally saying I love you. I don't think Tosia was real. I think Tosia was a reflection of herself. Because at the end, she was looking at herself. I think Tosia were probably good parts of herself that she saw. But it could be interpreted in many ways. And she forgot herself. Yeah, then she kept reminding herself who she was. Oh, that's cute! You think they were real because Ozzy was the only one who remembered them and Ozzy didn't take any pills? They didn't remember her even before the pills. I don't think Tosia really was real. The Tosia we met wasn't the Tosia that existed? I might have to look into how many people, like, how different people interpret the ending, because... I think Tosia was made out of the entire city, including Ozia. Also, Gunspot, you're absolutely right. She laned out. Honestly, I enjoyed it. Oh, that's so cool. That's really nice. I like this one. These are really, really nice. This one's still probably my favorite illustration. Yeah, that's nice. It is a nice game. I think I enjoyed it a lot. Honestly, I think everyone's designs were pretty well done. I don't have a complaint for anybody. Because I think they fit their character a lot. This is still the most devastating one out of all of them. But I think it was a solid game. A bit confused on some certain things, because obviously I think it can be interpreted different ways. I like the interpretation of it being like a reflection of herself and her finally accepting herself. Because the only thing she hated in this world was herself. And I'm glad, at least in the end, she at least just accepted it. By the way, 200 rupees for, like, each instance is horrendous, but very Cold War coded. Like, yeah, here's some change. They're dead, they're gone, we have no idea what happened to them. Anyway, let's move on. I enjoy the game a lot. I highly recommend it. If I remember correctly, it's free. Or like, how much was it? Let me double check. I think it was free. So if you guys do want to support it, yeah, it's absolutely free. Go ahead and check it out. I know you guys already experienced the story, but like, feel free to support it. It's pretty nice. Good on them. We will end it here for today. Tomorrow, we don't stream. You need to follow the artist. The art is very good. I have to check them out, especially like their sketches. Their sketches are wonderful. They have so much movement. I really like it. But yeah, tomorrow we have no stream. Friday, we are back on Arc Nights. We have a lot to do on Arc Nights, so we'll go ahead and continue it. We're on a VN kick this week. The art has so much weight. It's really well made. I highly recommend checking out the artist, whose name I'm so sorry I cannot remember, but I'm sure it's very easy to find if you just look into it. It's probably Fairy and Opamon. So it's probably this. Google this. It's probably to do that. Yes, we're gonna go back to the Arc Night kick. But anyway, we're gonna finish it here. I'm gonna go ahead and give my voice a break for the next day and a half. Thank you, Gunspy. Yes, no pop-up. I can't. I'm sorry. I probably butchered that name, but I'm so sorry. Highly recommend checking them out because honestly, I think their art is very nice and it helped progress the story very, very well. As always, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. Thank you, everyone, for going on the journey with Z.A.T.O with me. It was really nice. I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. And with that, I say goodnight. Be safe, everyone. Bye-bye. Wee, 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 wee. Good night. And we survived. No power outage. Nearly happened. The lights flickered. So close.